Hey, good morning, friends and family. How's everybody doing? It's Thursday, and I know it's been a long time since I've had a shop update, and there's been a lot going on. So, first of all, I'm getting over a stomach bug that wiped me out for about a week. I don't wish that upon anyone, but I guess it's going around. And then we had a week out of town with my lovely sister and my lovely wife, and we had a good time. But in the meantime, spread in there, we got a lot done in here. We had some repairs to do, like fixed the sliding glass doors, just normal household stuff. I think I got my last generator almost done. Doesn't start, but I think I can figure it out. Probably some old gas or something like that, but that should be the last one of those. We got a big news this week is a new sharpening wheel. It's a cubic boron nitride. I know that you are not nearly as excited about that as I am, but tomorrow, this is it here, big thing. So tomorrow we are doing our first live pop-up mobile gig. And there's our sign. I guess it's backwards in the thing, but you kind of get the idea. And we're going to go on the side of the road at Highway 39 and Trapnell, and we're going to sharpen knives for people that just pull up. So excited about that. A little nervous, but know what I'm doing, and my dad would be proud. So looking forward to that. I got some go-kart clutches. The kids are all coming over for craft day on Saturday. So I got some go-kart clutches that I've got to rebuild and make sure they're just right. And so they go and gas all them up and air everything up. So get the whole fleet ready to go for grandkids. And then I also found a case canoe in a pile that my dad had given me, a pocket knife. And so I sharpened it up, a very nice knife. So I've had a lot of fun with that. So that was good. And I've been doing a little bit of inventing. You remember my Pringles can? Well, I talked to, as I work more and more out here, I need to drink water, especially with the stomach bug that I had. I called a good friend of mine, and I wanted to get me a Stanley, but I called a good friend of mine, and they explained to me that was a girl only accessory, but I like the big capacity. So I decided to look around in the shop, see what I had, and I made me a Manley. And so it holds 5 gallons of sweet tea. Okay. It's got a nice handle, a straw. Now it's a little heavy. It's a little heavy, but maybe a spigot on the bottom. But anyway, this should keep me hydrated to get through that stomach bug that I had and get that done. So these are still available for Christmas. If you want one, I love it. I can carry it everywhere I go, and it's going to be my faithful companion tomorrow at the location. So if you want to come by and see them at 39 and 60. I did today, besides updates, I've got a couple of good friends retiring tomorrow, and I wanted to give them a shout out, Jen and Jeff and Linda, and congratulations to you. You're going to love it. Love y'all, and just hope this next chapter for your life is, fantastic, which I know it will be. And my tips today I've been doing with some of the work that I've been doing is a lot of socket work. And you might be familiar with, there's deep well sockets and regular sockets and here. And I found out I went to go replace one. And I don't know if you know, there's a difference between a 12-point socket and a 6-point socket. Okay. 12-point is usually what you want. Now, I don't know if the camera is going to come up here and show this very well, but I'm going to zoom in as best I can. And that's a 6-point socket. And this, much bigger, of course, is a 12-point socket. And what that means is in the 6-point socket, there are six edges that contact the nut. Now, what goes in here is not the bolt. Okay, the bolt is the long bolt. Okay, the nut goes in here. Most nuts are 6-sided, so your 6-sided is going to grip your nut better because it contacts on all 6 sides of the nuts. The drawback is when you're in tight spots, just like with a wrench. Okay, a wrench. Here's a 12-point wrench. Okay, and there are 6-point wrenches also. Okay, 6-point, maybe easier to demonstrate here. On a 12-point, you have 12 points all the way around the circle that this thing will engage on the nut. Okay, a 6-point, you only have 6. So you can imagine in a tight space, underneath a sink, underneath, in a car hood, something like that you're working on, a 12-point is a lot easier to make that connection and make small turns as opposed to having to make big turns with 6-point. Okay, 6-point, same way. Now, if you're doing big nuts, 6-point is the stronger, okay? But 12-point is typically the way to go. If you can only have one set, 12-point, because again, you can connect that socket at 12 different points around as opposed to 6-point. Now, the reason I have this 6-point is because I lost my 12-point, and apparently there's all that I had available to buy at Lowe's was a 6-point. I'm in the search for a 12-point. If you have the chance, buy 12-point. You'll thank me every time. That's our tip. Next time, I think we're going to talk about ratchets. A little bit more to talk about with ratchets and other drives type, ratchet drives and the type of bits and stuff like that. But until then, wish me luck tomorrow, success. People come by to see me. I hope it works out and just connect with people and serve our community. I hope you all have a great week. Probably won't be one till after Christmas, so have a great Christmas. I love you all, and I thank you for watching, and have a great day.